15.
Look at the big man
Freeman looking for Mason Roosh. Roosh for three. Nails it. From downtown, Mason Roosh downtown for three. 42-22. It's a 20-point lead. We got a whistle and a foul, Andrew.
Yeah, it was a good play by number 5 from the Trojans right there. He took the ball right to Freeman, attacked hard, got the foul.
Foul on number 10, Shakir Howard, the Shaq of the Comets.
His first.
First foul on Shaq Howard, number 10, Ford senior, 6'2", 165 player. He'll go to the line. 42-24. And that's Tomlinson at the line. He's going to shoot two. The first basket is. That's Anthony Tomlinson.
They have a timeout here.
5'9" senior at 165. Looks like they're having a senior timeout to check the desk.
Well, we got this timeout. Javante Long, Elijah Shepard, and Justin Bell each have 2 fouls. Shaq Howard, Amari Bryant, and B.J. Freeman with 1.
Trying to see what the discussion is. There has been a stoppage of play.
And they're looking at the scoreboard right now. Speaking of scoreboards, number 4, Dayton, and George Mason, unranked George Mason, are tied at 30.
Danny Medlin animated here in front of our broadcast position. He's the man that was standing in front of the camera lens. No basket. It should be 42-22 actually. It should be 42-22, but I digress.
They're saying that the free throw didn't go in, is what they're saying. That one does.
42-24. Flip-flop the numbers, and that's the score. Mason Roosh, Javante Long for the Comets on the offense again. Looking at Mason Roosh with the ball. Mason Roosh is there with Freeman, the highlighter for three. Off the rim, no good. The rebound by Sanders. They fight to the ground. Fighting for the ball. Shaq's there. He gets it back to Javante Long. Long throws it inside the Roosh, and he couldn't do it away. Threw it away, and he goes out of play. Out of play on the Comets, Roosh. And it'll put the ball back for the Trojans. 42-24, Bruce Barrett, 6:45 remaining in the third period.
Well, here we go now. Harnett Central trying to make a comeback here, trying to run some offense, get some points.
Trey Williams to Perkins. Perkins sets it up now back to Williams again. They're at midcourt line. Back moving. Mason Roosh on pressure. Moving, looking inside to Shaq Howard.
Nice defense.
Deflection, take away. Mason Roosh. One man to beat. That was Williams. He got him. 2. Basket and 1. He got fouled at the line.
Another good forward play by Freeman up there to Mason to get that bucket in.
Another good play, as you said. Yes, sir.
Trey Williams with the foul there, but another pass down court setting up that score.
And if we had a replay of this, you could see where Javante Long had the man to beat. Mason Roosh was there. They deflected it, took it away, and then he raced against Williams, Trey Williams, and Andrew. He did a phenomenal job playing that the whole time to the basket, putting it up, taking the foul from Williams, and putting the basket in for 2. Good work there by Mason Roosh. A shot for 3 off the rim. No good deflection, though, by Rogers. He's got Perkins behind him. And they'll turn it back over again. No, they won't. Shipman's there. Shipman bounces off a jumper in 2. And they get it back now by Tomlinson. Tomlinson under 2-man pressure by Roosh and Shaq Howard for 3. A 3-point shot off the rim. No good. Comets ball. No. Touched by the Trojans last. A long attempt for 3 by Trey Williams. Boy, he tried to throw it long from downtown. So was Tomlinson in 5.
They're saying that ball was out of bounds on Clayton.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I thought it was going to be Comets ball, but they're going to say it's going to go back to Harnett Central. Look at that.
Steal.
Shaq Howard, man. You sure he didn't play football, Andrew? Came out of nowhere. That's an interception on the ball court.
Yes, it is, and that's not the first time he's done it this game.
Mason Roosh jumper for 2. Got knocked to the ground. Bounced off. Takeaway. Number 5, Tomlinson to the basket. No good. In and out on the rim.
Got to put those in.
Yeah,
Shaq Howard to Roosh. Back to Javante Long. Javante Long sets his man up to Roosh for 3. And nuts in and out off the rim. No good. Give the rebound back down to Tomlinson for the Trojans. Tomlinson up the race back. He'll put it in for 2. Anthony Tomlinson, senior 5'9" player, will put it in. They're still down by 19, though, Bruce.
Yeah, and they got that's 12 points for Tomlinson in this game, and they really need to get him involved. I mean, he's one that can take over a game with his over 20 points a game average. They need to work the ball into him. They need to get him involved.
We've got a timeout on the court. 45-26, Comets lead round one of the state playoffs. This is Comets basketball on the CRN Sports Network and on Sportscaster.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
Being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad. Son.
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back after radio timeout. 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Comets on the ball on the offense. Mason Roosh, Javante Long, back to Javante Long, back to Mason Roosh, and back to Long again. Back to Mason Roosh. Looking for Sanders. Sanders is boxed in, so is trying to find Freeman. Mason Roosh to the basket, finding Shaq Howard. Shaq Howard back to Long. Finding. Back now, Mason Roosh. Looking back. Shaq Howard to Mason Roosh. Back to Howard. Back to Elijah Sanders. Throwing it long to Freeman for three. Off the rim, and it's no good. Trying to run the clock down, guys, it looks like.
Yeah, they had a good passing game right there.
Trying to run the clock all down.
Uh-oh.
Shot for three. Number 10.
His first
That's
points
number
of the game.
10. Number 10 for three. That's Croy Shipman. 5'11", 140 senior. He'll put it in. Here comes Shaq Howard, juking, jiving, and went around the rim, and he finally put it in for two. Shaq Howard, the Shaq of the Comets. Shakir Howard, 47.
Oh, what a steal.
Steal by Shaq. He's on it tonight. Oh. And a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to be against Trey Williams, number 4.
Hey, BJ at the high post and 2.
Foul on a block on number 4, Trey Williams. A 2-shot foul coming up for Shaq Howard at the line, Bruce Barrett.
That's be his second on Trey Williams on the foul here.
I'll tell you what, Andrew, he wasn't letting up. He was powering that ball to the basket like he did earlier.
He wanted that finish. He wanted that dunk.
A little bit of showtime there,
Yep.
I guess.
He had a wide open lane. He wanted it.
Justin Bell's coming in, number 5. Justin Bell, point guard, shooting guard, junior, 6'2", 175 player for the Comets. He's in. And we have another Comet player about to come in the game here in a moment as well. After Shaq Howard makes his 2, and that's Jaquan Ross. Downtown, as Daniel Manzer says on the PA broadcast. The PA announcer, Daniel Manzer.
It's going to be interesting to see what Harnett Central does here. They really need to get their players, their guys who are big scorers, and Tomlinson and Trey Williams involved in the offense.
A 19-point lead, 48-29, and a turnover. Basket good by Austin Swan.
His first 2 of the game.
So now we had a 19-point lead, but now it's back to 17.
Will Cage asking for a travel there before that last pass. Didn't
Mason
get it.
Roosh with the ball, throwing it now, looking for Freeman. Got from Bell, back to Freeman. Freeman, the highlighter, to the basket, and it's off the rim, and he gets his own rebound back, puts it in for 2. They break the 50-point mark, 50-31. 19-point lead. 50-31, shot off the basket and good. Another 3-point shot. Trey Williams.
His third 3 of the night.
Holy smokes, he's catching up where Jaquan was. Off the rim, those Freeman whistle and a foul for the Comets. He'll go to the line. He's shooting 2.
Fouls on number 10, Shipman, his first.
Foul on Croy Shipman, senior for the Trojans. And this will bring number 23, B.J. Freeman, to the line. And he will shoot 2. Exciting game, Adrian Laird. Andrew.
What's my name?
Andrew.
But yes, it is a very exciting game. Again, Freeman getting those offensive boards and putting it back up for the easy buckets.
You work with so many people like I do. Sometimes you listen. Since last Friday, this is the 7th different broadcaster I've worked with. Okay, in television, radio, and everything else.
The problem is he's been hanging around me with these names and everything.
I tell you,
he got them both.
And then I got to do motorsports for television. Speed 51, the Bull Ring.
Oh wow!
We had to do the Firebirds. We had the Comets. Yes,
you're going to be busy.
Keep up with my head.
That's all you.
Tomlinson shooting, setting up to Mason Roosh. Roosh is there! Off the rim, it's no good. Freeman comes back to highlighter on the rebound. It comes back to the Trojans, though. Croy Shipman. Shipman lost the ball. He about got it away from Roosh. Roosh will get it back here. He comes to the line. He bounces off the rim. That was Austin Swain. Give it back to the Comets. Open man. Mason Roosh. He's there. And 2. Justin Bell was going to be there just in case it wasn't.
Another one of those passes.
I tell you, they immediately look down the court to find the open man breaking.
54-34. 54-34. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining. The Lady Comets took down the Lady Vance County Vipers. And now the Comets, the men, slaying the Trojans. This is Gladiator. This is medieval times in Seatown. 54-36, and there's a whistle and a foul, Bruce Barrett.
Foul's on number 32, Perkins, but I got news for you. B.J. Freeman, strong move. Strong move picking up that foul.
But he's been doing that all night long.
And rebounds, oh my word. I mean, rebounding his own basket.
To see how many offensive boards he has.
First basket in by Freeman. Here comes Parker Tate, number 22, point guard senior at 5'11", and number 4, ready to bring his Shepherds back to the promised land, the flock. That's Elijah Shepard, shooting guard junior at 5'10". And number 23, good at the free throw line. They're up by 20. Bruce, what was you saying here when we were introducing subs?
I was going to say that a lot of his rebounds were on his own shots. I bet he's got 50% of his rebounds were just on his shots that he went back up to get.
Yeah. Tomlinson shoots it over the backboard. It's a backboard violation on the Viper, on the Trojans. It'll be Comets ball. Andrew, good matchup here.
Yeah,
20. Absolutely. Clayton trying to go to the ship the next round.
You know, the Comets are up by 20, but it's still a good ball game. The Trojans are still playing really, really well.
And it looks like by the projections of what we were reading on the bracket for Max Preps and high school OT is we have a whistle and a foul. Foul on number 32, Justin Perkins. This will bring number 2, Jaquan Ross, to the line. Freeman's still on the court. But as I was saying, it looked like by the projections, if they're sticking correctly, if the men done their job at Vance County, they're going to come to Clayton on Thursday for round 2 of the playoffs to play the Comets. The Lady Comets took down the women Vipers, and we'll see who will play the women Vipers, or who will play the women Comets on Thursday, which it looks like both will be at home unofficially.
Ross makes the first of his 2 free throws, the second coming.
Playoff basketball, you got to love it. You win and you're in. You lose, you go home. One thing for certain, the Comets want to stay in here, Bruce Barrett.
Absolutely.
They want to stay in it.
And what they call it, survive in advance.
58-36. Under 1 minute remaining, coming up on the third period. Inside, looking, whistle, foul on Swan. Medlin shakes his head. He can't believe he did that. 2-shot foul coming up. Foul's going to be on number 22, Parker Tate.
His first. It was really a nice pass to the inside there to Austin Swan, and was able to pick up that foul because of a really nice pass.
Referee and Coach Medlin having a meeting about the play here. Referee trying to explain what it was. Andrew, you videoed it. Do you think it was fair?
I think it was, because what the ref was calling wasn't on Freeman. It was on number 22 grabbing him with both hands as he's going up for the shot.
Austin Swan swinging at the line. He'll make it. It's a 20-point lead now for the Comets, 58-38. 1 minute remaining in the third. Freeman thought he was going to go for 3, fakes it, goes to the basket, puts in for 2. The high